everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. What a game we have for you here. The first meeting of the year between two of the NFL's most hostile divisional rivals. This matchup always among the most anticipated games of the regular season. It's
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. And the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on third.
Playing coverage here.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Still nothing here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. A play fake to Peterson. Now Bridgewater. And down he goes. A sack. They sack it back across midfield at about the 48-yard line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. To see if the game plan this offense has put together will be successful or not as they take over here early in this first quarter of play. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. They go with Howard again. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
All right, here we go.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Big boys down there in the trenches and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you talk about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And it's third down. Here's Barkley. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a first down.
They give him 15 more, and it's another first down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team. Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now Barkley. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Eddie Royal with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide... Now in a pretty difficult situation as this defense up to the task. Ball in the red zone, 2nd and 5. Again, it's Howard. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. The tackle goes there to Linval Joseph. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. And Jeffrey's got it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's
touchdown Bears. So a quarterback scramble certainly. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he's got Miller. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Time winding down here in this first half as we get you back out to the action. First down, he'll drop to throw. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. So a costly penalty and now a tougher 3rd down situation. Again, he'll drop to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And zone situation coming up. We'll see how this defense can respond to an impending 1st and goal. And it's 1st and goal now, but still 10 yards to go. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. And the seemingly endless drive continues. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit, but his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well conceived, well designed. And
he rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession. Tough spot here for the defense. Let's see if they can step up. We drop in on a first down in the red zone. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Here again is McKinnon, and he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That play almost seemed like a baseball play. See ball, hit ball. But in this case, see guy with ball, tackle guy with ball.
Let's go.
And here now it's second and goal, ball on the 7-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jarek McKinnon. Here, neck and neck, tie game, third quarter, third down. Can this defense get the stop? Here's Barkley. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. It's a 10-yard gain. Now Barkley. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Zach Miller, his 4th. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. Third down, here we go. Now it's the back uphill. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A touchdown and an extra point would tie this game late. What can this defense do now that their opponents are in the red zone? McKinnon, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota.
False start, offense. Still third down.
And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series.
The Bears have put an extra defender in the secondary on third down.
Yep, they're in the nickel. Throwing on third down. Hill going for it all. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
But has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
So an interesting call there to... Tight game here, but this offense does have the lead. Decent amount of time on the clock, and the defense has all 3 timeouts. So can the offense manage things and milk this clock away? It's time to find out. And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be a couple yards. Now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now a carry for the fullback. This is the Kiwi, Paul Asike. Another timeout called by the Vikings now. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back.
Let's go. Green 39.
They'll run it with Asike, the fullback, and he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And they will take a knee here.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down. Check. Hurry up, here we go. 319. Check. Watch the 319. Why you getting the headache?
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. A couple extra defensive backs are in there. Big play. 3rd and goal. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done.